Okay, hello again. I'm going to do something new tonight, moving into a new commentary series. Today, Thursday, January the 14th, is the day that I put out my last commentary video on the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity series, which you can see on screen now. I did not end up finishing that game because while some of it was good in the early game, it was just getting more and more meh to me. And I knew that it wasn't a game I was going to be doing any kind of review video on. And then I just hit this point in this last episode where something was like stupid challenging for all the wrong reasons. And so maybe just difficult or hard is a better word than challenging there, but that's semantics. Anyway, I called it quits on that one. And you can see why if you watch that series, if you care to go back and see that last video. I'll put it up here for you to follow. But I'm doing something new now. I'm moving on from that commentary series into two kind of branching paths that I'm going to do at the same time, which I want to continue to do. One being playing new games, as in new to me games, playing blind playthroughs for the first time, which I'll do at least once a week. And then the other thing that I'll also do at least once a week is commentate challenge series, if that's a thing, series on games that I have already played. So that first one we're going to start today is going to be Steel Soul run on Hollow Knight. Steel Soul is the permadeath option on Hollow Knight, where you, as the name implies, if you die, that's it. It starts over. There are a handful of exceptions to that, but for the most part, that's it. You get one life. I've never done that successfully on a Hollow Knight before. It's pretty challenging game as it is, so that's going to be something that I think will sustain a good bit of content unless I get really lucky or really good really fast. And it's one of my favorite games ever, but I'll talk more about that once I get into it. Beyond that, I may do some Fire Emblem stuff, Hades stuff. We'll see, but Hollow Knight's going to sustain that section of the commentary videos for a good while, I think. So with all that being said, I think I'm ready to jump into it here. I've attempted Steel Soul briefly, really just one, when I first started my channel almost a year ago. I did my first commentary video ever was a Steel Soul, the first part of what I thought was going to be a Steel Soul series. But I just wasn't prepared to do it correctly and didn't have the time for it, but now I do and can, I think. Ooh, that's very loud. I need to go turn that down. Sorry, the volume adjustment button on my headphones is broken, so my Bluetooth headphones, so I have to get up and go over to my laptop where I'm recording this through to turn the volume up and down. Anyway, I'm going to start a new file on Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is for anybody who doesn't know, I assume that most people watching this are going to know the basics of the game, even if they haven't played it themselves. But it is a Metroidvania game, which means that it is a game where you unlock a lot of new powers or items that let you open up new paths that were previously unavailable to you. So it's kind of this like semi-open, semi-guided structure depending on how they put it together. But you basically navigate an interconnected world that opens up little by little to you as you progress as a character and as a player. There's probably a much, much better definition for that than I just gave. But that's kind of the core idea of it. And Hollow Knight is my absolute favorite one of that genre. In fact, I think I could probably give the label to it of the most well-designed game that I've ever played. My top 5 games ever that I've been sticking with for a while now puts Hollow Knight at number 4, but I'm really starting to reconsider that over some games that I know are just not as objectively as clean and tight as this game is. But I've been a big fan of the Zelda series my whole life, and so I kind of grapple with where to rank it exactly. But Hollow Knight is at least top 4, if not higher than that. For me. Steel Soul, no reviving, death is permanent. Here we go. I have looked up some strategy on how to... Oh, I love this little opening verse. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, space instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hellenist by Monomon the Teacher. I am a sucker for, just rhyme and rhythm in verse. Like, it doesn't have to be deep, it doesn't have to be, something critics would rave about. It just has to... The cadence of it has to sound good in my head, and that's all I care about, and I really like that. One of the very, very, very few cutscenes this game has to offer. Anyway, I was saying that I looked up a few strategy things for how to do Steel Soul successfully, and I hope to implement some of them. And I imagine, I think I'm going to be looking things up on my phone a lot, like locations of certain items, because I don't, even though I've beaten the game a couple times, I have not, memorized the layout by any means. But I think this opening segment, I'm going to be playing for about an hour and a half, and that should be more or less straightforward. Because you're really kind of railroaded with a few exceptions at the beginning of the game, and of course we want the dash ability, so there's no reason to stray too far or force myself to stray too far here at the beginning. But yeah, this game has, a lot of things in its favor. Just beautiful artwork, music and atmosphere, sound design, really good at immersing you in its world, especially in your first playthrough and you don't know what to expect. The game also has excellent combat, a huge array of enemy variety, and just really well-designed bosses for the most part, especially in your first encounter when you don't know how to cheese some of them. It does so much better than Metroid, which is one of the founding building blocks of the genre, at really incentivizing and rewarding your exploration and your backtracking with things that actually matter instead of just like another missile tank. But I've talked about some of these things before. Anyway, first secret right off the bat, you can go left, which is an homage, I think, directly to Metroid, which was really the first time when side-scrollers were king that Metroid said, hey, what if you went left from the starting screen? And so I think Hollow Knight, this may have been an intentional homage to that. So you get a little geo deposit. There's more up here once you can get the wall jump. There's more up there, but even for now, if you just think, hey, why don't I go left, even though the game is obviously leading me to go right, and all of my Western brain says right to left, right? But if you don't do that and you think, what if I go left, you get this little deposit of 15 geo, which is the currency of the game. That's kind of nice. I've seen a little bit of criticism for just how little tools you have to start out with, and that some people think that the pacing is kind of slow in the beginning because all you have is a jump, which you can control the height of, and the just basic nail swing. You don't have the dash, you don't have the double jump, you can't wall climb, all that stuff. And I guess that there's some credence to that because it does feel a little slow and you feel a little naked when you play for a second, third, fourth, whatever amount of times after the first, and you are used to all these things. And obviously I don't think anybody's arguing that you want all of them at the beginning. And maybe there's something to be said about how long it takes to really get into what some people would consider the good combat of this game once you have more tools. But I think that slow, methodical opening of the world has a lot of merit to it, especially on a first playthrough, which is, I would argue, the most important playthrough. I think most people would argue that for outside of some games that maybe were designed to be speedrunned, for example, or other things like that. But for the most part, I think the first playthrough is the most important for design purposes. Anyway, we're just making sure we get as much geo as we can. I know I'm going to be talking about this game a lot outside of the Steel Soul run specifically, but that is what I'm here to do. I'm going to be, oh my god, focus, Caleb. jump. Gonna be focusing on surviving, obviously, but also just just talking about the game's merits and maybe flaws if we find some. That's a little bit too fanboy-ish on my part. Of the game as a whole. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Hold A to focus soul and heal. Don't need to do that right now, but one of the cool things about the game that obviously is really easy to point out and is by no means like unique of a thing for me to say, is that the game combines the resources of healing and offensive spells that you get soon, not yet. And so there's this constant trade-off of like, do I need to save this for defensive play for health preservation or for going on the offensive, being aggressive and attacking enemies with spells? And so that's commendable in itself. And then it balances this by mainly only giving you that resource for hitting the enemy with your nail, which is the sword. And so I think that's really commendable as well, that so much is accomplished through one mechanic. So you can't, no matter how you choose to use the resource, the soul, you are incentivized to get into the fray in order to get it. Nice. Thank you, game. So already right at the beginning, you're taught that environmental hazards are not just for you, but for enemies as well, and you can use them to your advantage, encouraging environmental situational awareness, which is always nice. It's always good to try to incorporate combat and the world together rather than just split them into separate segments where it's like, okay, now it's time to navigate the world and now it's time to fight something, which a lot of games do. So always like to see that. I missed it. Dang it. I knew that when the floor broke, you can get that geodeposit if you stick to the left. Actually, you saw me try to head back there, but I was too late, and so now you can't get that until you come back with something like the dash or the wall climb. Definitely the wall climb would be the easiest, but there's probably some other ways to do it. There are a lot of skips that you can do in a regular playthrough by intentionally killing yourself and then using the shade that is produced from the night to lure it into different areas and then pogo bounce with your sword off of that shade, which I could do here if I wasn't playing Steel Soul, but that's not a skip that obviously that I can use when the intent is to not die at all. But yeah, there's something down here. Geo, we're still flying towards the spikes. There we go. Gonna miss a few of those. I think I could pogo bounce over there instead of waiting until I have the dash. Since I have some lifeblood, I'll give it a try. Since we're so early in the route, if I really end up dying because of my aggressiveness and platforming here, then I can restart. That's not a huge deal. So let's see. Just immediately. There we go. I think I can just make this jump. Yeah, okay. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within your lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce ones such as you. Fury of the Fallen. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip a charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. So I can't use it yet, but it's going to give me, I think, if I remember correctly, extra attack when your health is low. And then it just feeds right back into a place you've already been. Already, super tight level design, and this is only the tutorial area. This is also going to be interesting for me because this is the first time that I've played the game after having played Dark Souls, which inspired a lot of things in Hollow Knight, and I didn't realize all of that until I played Dark Souls. And then thinking back, I was like, wow, that's so Hollow Knight, which obviously it's not a chicken or egg situation because Dark Souls was definitely first and inspired the other. Oh, wait, now I can do it. Okay, yeah, I forgot it loops back around, so I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait to get this geodeposit. That's good. So as I go, I'm probably going to be like, oh yeah, here are other things that I forgot that Dark Souls inspired in Hollow Knight. So that'll be fun to look at. But already, just the the introductory area looping back on itself with secrets if you know how to do things a certain way. Very Dark Souls, obviously. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom Hallownest. Obviously that was written quite a while ago because it's not very civilized over here. I wonder if making you hit it that many times has a purpose. Maybe to introduce you to the recoil of your strikes, because you may not have noticed it when fighting those weak little enemies at the beginning. So maybe if you have to sit and hit there so many times, you're definitely going to realize that when you hit something, you have a recoil, right? Maybe that's the idea. Or was it just for dramatic effect, and there wasn't any gameplay reason for it. Although I think it accomplishes the recoil thing even if that wasn't the intention, so... Oh, I love this song. I like to call it Dirthmouth instead of Dirthmouth because it's one letter away from the Dartmouth University, the Ivy League school. But I'm sure it's pronounced Dirthmouth because this is an Australian team. Why would they be naming something after an American university? Anyway, I had a plan to look up... Oh yeah, I was going to look up where on my top 1,000 video game music list that you can find on my YouTube channel. Where on that list Dirthmouth is, because it's definitely on there. I just don't remember every single placing in my top 1,000, believe it or not. Not yet. I'm sure I'll get to that point. Maybe. How do I search a Google Doc on my phone? No, that's not what I want. How do I search a Google Doc on the app version? I usually use my desktop. There it is. Dirthmouth is number 376. This theme right here in my top 1,000 video game music list. I love the somber wistfulness of this theme. Love piano. I also just love that now that my video game music list is like entirely out, I can just cite stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, number 376, totally. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. Poor guy. It's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Good lines. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. You ambitiousless old man. Alright, time to put Fury of the Fallen on. What does it do again? It embodies the fury and heroism that comes upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's exhaust his dialogue. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. One day the fire will fade and only dark will remain. Okay, Hollow Knight. Obviously, benches are just like bonfires in Dark Souls as well, but I'm gonna not try to make the references at every single opportunity. Alright, I guess we've exhausted his low battery. No. I can fix that. I can fix that, but maybe I won't have to. I'm just gonna keep playing on it for a while. And if I need to get my charger out. I can, because the Switch lets you charge and play at the same time, which is great, unlike the PS4. But, yeah, I think I'm good for now. Alright, before I got into things, I just wanted to make sure that I am in fact recording and something didn't go wrong, so that is correct. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Kind of odd since the dude literally just said that nobody's here. And he's not wrong, nobody is here, but we're gonna go see if we can get to this NPC over here who usually helps you revive, but since you're playing Steel Soul, that doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, you need a key first, I forgot. Okay. Alright, Forgotten Crossroads. Let me look at items in this area so I don't just go forging ahead blindly, even though I could. I could easily do that. But I want to be a little optimal if we can. Okay, if I head down the left side and then go down the very Metroid-like chasm area, there might be a mask shard in it for me. Yeah, I think the left side definitely seems more profitable for now. Anyway, I won't be doing that too much, I hope. At least not in the early goings. More money! So you can bounce off of enemies and certain background objects with your nail. That's important to learn. It, is essential for exploration in some areas and also very helpful in combat in a lot of areas as well. No use going there yet. That's where the grub father is, but I don't have any of his missing children yet. Fell a ways. Oh no, I fell more ways. Fell all the way to the bottom. I didn't mean to go to the bottom. One thing that I'm definitely going to do in the Steel Soul run is prioritize healing with my soul energy over spells by a significant margin. Just like any opportunity that is safe to get back to full health, you know, don't mess around when you only have one life, right? I'm going to be very cautious, very trying to find resources. Oh no, shoot. Trying to find resources that make me stronger, that make me have more health, those kind of things via exploration before I do any of the big, harder bosses in the game. Just trying to sustain the run as long as possible. I'm not really expecting to actually beat the game on the first try of Steel Soul, but that's okay because I want this to be more of a series thing, right, than just a couple episodes. Not that I'm going to not try. Definitely going to try. Anyway, this big open chasm thing is very much like Metroid games. A lot of verticality with just those random platforms in an area and some enemies in the way. You see that a lot. I mean, I've only played a few Metroid games. I played Zero Mission. I played a little bit of Super Metroid. And I played all of Other M, which is a bit different. Here is the classic Metroidvania "You shall not pass" moment with this guy that I literally can't damage until I get the He's a Balder, which is also a Dark Souls thing. Not the enemy, but the name. Right, so he curls up, right? So you have to be able to shoot him with an attack that I don't have yet, a spell attack. I wonder if there's a way to cheese that, but I wouldn't know it. Ah. So I can kind of farm a little bit of geo here if I, oh boy. Ugh. I'm used to a much longer sword in my other file, which I'm hoping to get soon. Not my other file, a longer sword. Mark of Pride from the Mantis Lords. We will definitely be doing Mantis Village as early as possible, but still safely. Because we want Mark of Pride for sure. Make your sword longer, which means you can play safer. Or safely. Anyway, let's hug this wall. See what else is there. Here we go. I think there's a mask shard in here, perhaps? Oh no. Oh good. I don't need that. Oh, no. Oh my god, jump! Jump, little guy. My run better not end right here. Ugh, I know you can do it. Is it worth it? Oh, there's no more in there. Okay. You're supposed to, I guess, at least newer players are supposed to wait to come in here until they have the wall jump. But you can, idiot. You can pogo off of the spikes. Like that. Oh, Caleb. Oh, you respawn up there. Good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, good. Huh. Oh no. Is the run gonna end? Well, that's good. That makes me way less concerned. Hold on. Do I want to go up or right? Eventually both, of course, if possible. Forgot about this place. I forgot what's in here anyway. Oh. More money is always good. I don't remember where the spikes are, so I'm gonna go down this way. Can't take fall damage. Only damage from spikes. There's music. Oh god. Oh no, oh no. I forgot about this. Okay, I can beat him. I'm used to fighting him with a dash at least because... Oh, no. Alright. Good, got off the double heal. Okay, alright. Oh, I can't... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Oh boy, okay. We're getting hit by that. Okay, we're getting hit by that. Ah. No. Alright, we're kind of, we're just... Oh no. We're healing and getting hit in somewhat even measure, so... Oh no. Okay. And that's it! Run over. That's it, okay. May your shade at last find rest. Okay. So... Didn't mean to do that. Really didn't mean to do that. What is that? What was that for? What was that secret pogo stick passageway for? Brooding Mawlek in the Forgotten Crossroads is found beyond a wall jump section in a blocked room to the left of the vertical shaft filled with gruzzers and tick-ticks. Yeah. It's possible to reach by nail bouncing on the spikes with downward strikes, although it is recommended to have obtained the Mantis Claw instead. Mantis Claw lets you wall jump. Another Brooding Mawlek can be fought in the... Yeah. Okay, so, that whole... I forgot about that. I thought the Brooding Mawlek was just something you could, naturally come across in the Forgotten Crossroads, but no, it's, specifically behind that secret, which is easy to access once you have the... Can I clear save? Okay, yeah. Easy to access once you can wall jump, and that's where they want you to access it, but you can access it from the beginning. I want to do that now, as an added challenge to myself, and I think that's going to drop some kind of reward that I'm going to like. Can I skip this? Loading, yes. Alright, we're already on try number 2. So I'm going to be much less talkative in this first part here until I get back to where I was. That's alright. That's alright. We live and we learn. I was expecting to get a little farther than that. In fact, I got a little farther than that last time. A year ago when I tried this for the first time. But I didn't do the Brooding Mawlek thing, I don't think. So, can't blame myself for that. And I know that I can beat that dang Mawlek without any upgrades. It just, I gotta not panic. That's gonna be the hard part with this run in general, is continuing to keep your head and doing the things that you know work. And just not panicking. Also, I think I talked about this last time a year ago when I did this thing, but putting this pit here that doesn't hurt you, but naturally introduces you to the jump button. If you didn't already understand how to jump and were just fumbling around with the game, you have to figure out. And if you stay too long in it, like you saw a minute ago, it'll tell you. But that's really neat. I like that. Just instead of force feeding the player the tutorial segments, they just force feeding as in like, you know, the Microsoft paperclip coming out of nowhere and being like, "Hey, did you know how to jump?" Instead, you just have to figure it out because you fall into the pit, you know. I think I covered that last time, though. Pretty sure I did. But that's okay, because last time I had my mic on the wrong setting, and my recording of my commentary was very, very low compared to the game sound. Very low. And I didn't realize that until later. So my last video was more of like just an experiment for making commentary videos than actually something that I hope people continue watching. I hope they don't. I hope they just replace it with this one. There we go. First try this time. Geo. Alright, we are gonna... Oh, you fool. You foolish fool. You are a fool's fool. We are going to do this little thing again. There we go. Yeah, sure. Riot. 10 Gryffindor points for anybody who gets that reference. I will continue to do that tradition that I just made up on the spot in my first commentary series, which was God of War, where like anytime that I make a reference to some other kind of media, which I'm going to be doing a lot just because it pops into my head, I say 10 Gryffindor points for anybody who gets that reference, and then eventually I'm going to make like compilation videos of just those references for people to guess on if they really want to. Whether that interests anybody or not, I don't know. But the 10 Gryffindor points thing is just like the shortened version of 10 points for Gryffindor. You know, it's not really that much shorter, but that's what I'm calling it. That's from Harry Potter if you lived under a rock in the early 2000s. Or didn't live at all, somehow. I don't know why I even looked at that. We just did it. I really do wonder about that door, like why you have to hit it so many times. The recoil theory is solid, I think. Or maybe just some kind of message of like, you're going to have to hit things several times in this game. Not everything's going to die in 1 or 2 hits. Less likely. The other likely option just being dramatic effect, I guess, which I already said. Oh, Titwa. I guess I'll talk to you once just to... No? Yes? I have to wait for the title crawl to be over? Weird. Just to say that I did. Anyway, we're gonna go right back in there and do that again after getting hit by this guy. Ugh. Here we go again. Alright, can I do this without too much trouble this time? Yes? Oh! Almost killed myself on that flipping back to the right there. That looks like something if I had a double jump. Oh no, it's just this. Dummy. I should have realized the Brooding Mawlek was coming when there were dead ones beforehand. Look at all these dead Mawleks. Oof. Come on, baby. I don't know how to dodge that without a... My usual strategy is to... Oh, I can Pogo off of him, obviously. Why didn't I think of that before? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, yeah, I got hit. Okay. Now we heal. Oh, nice. Lucky. Yeah, I usually just dash over him when he fires the big volley. But obviously I don't have that yet. But obviously you can Pogo over him. Duh. You really gotta have some creative thinking if you're taking things on out of order. Oh, almost got away with the triple heal there. Probably should have just stuck with the double. But it's the same effect, I guess. Okay, he's just gonna sit on me then, fine. You gotta watch out for that retaliatory swing that he's got with his little claws there. Man, this takes a while when you don't have an upgraded sword. Ugh. I'm confident I'm gonna get him. I'm much less panicked than last time. Ah! How many hits does it take to get to the brooding center of a Mawlek pop? Oh no, the double jump, that sucks. Okay, we're good. We're good. How many hits, oh lord? There we go. There we go. See? Adversity. Try and overcome. No big deal. We got a thing. Worth. That gets us closer to more maximum health, which is obviously super important for a Steel Soul run. Or any run, really. So, worth it indeed. Hello, Cornifer. He might be my favorite NPC. Map Maker. Yes. Yes, I would, Cornifer. Yeah. If you were a really god tier player, you would never need to buy a map because you know the whole thing by heart, but I am not such. So I will gladly fork over 30 geo that I can make back pretty quickly. This game gives you a map, but it doesn't show your position on it at first unless you equip a specific item that you find or buy early on. And it also doesn't fill in a lot of the blanks until you actually go there. So there are a lot of passages that aren't actually indicated on this map, but that's alright. Isn't it? I guess, yeah, let's go back to the top and spend some coin. See what's for sale. Look at his wife's wares. Now that she'll be up there, now that I found him, I believe. I think that's what he said. And what I remember. Come here, you. Give me a coin. Drop your coin. Ugh, it keeps bouncing off. Lame. Got about 40 minutes left or so. I'll have to check the time later. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ah! Failure. I guess 10 Gryffindor points if you get that reference I just made, just based on the voice. But that's entirely dependent on my ability to do the impression, so it's not really a line that you could identify just from the line. I mean, maybe. But a lot of people say failure, I guess. Oh! Once I put out the compilations of them, I'll give the answers, if somebody really asks. Who knows if anybody will care about that. By the way, well, if you watch this and you have any comments on Hollow Knight, or on my comments on Hollow Knight, or you know, on the run or anything else, obviously you can leave them in the YouTube comments, and I will definitely jump on those if any are given. But also you can ask me about my Discord if you're not on there, and I will let you obviously jump in there and discuss games with us. Or if you're on the Discord, please hit me up there. Also, you can talk to me on Twitter at Caleb Wrights. I don't know why I came in here. Caleb Wrights, like, you know, W-R-I. Yeah, I don't think he'll even interact with you until you find some of his children. We don't have any of his children yet, despite our adventures with the Mawlek already. But we have collected a fair amount of early game coin. Yeah, I talk about a lot of random stuff on Twitter, but I do share most, well, not all, but a lot of my videos there. And I also will talk about the games that I'm playing there. In fact, I tweeted out that I was going to be starting Hollow Knight tonight before I did it, even though it's not a live stream, because I don't have the capability to do that yet, unfortunately. Hello. Batanada.
Bapanada.
Wayward Compass. That lets you identify where you are. Oh yeah, these are just markers for the map. This will update the map. Let's just go ahead and get that. She'll have more stuff later, and I'll have more money later. That's a good start. Let's go this way. Why not? Now that I've done the hard optional thing, or hard comparatively optional thing for that mask shard, I kind of feel like just doing whatever I want to do. I'll look up optimal stuff later. I mean, most of the optimal stuff, like, isn't really an option yet. It'll come into play a little bit from now. Other possible candidate for best NPC. Quirrell. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. We've reached the end of his dialogue for now. Nah, I mean, no this. If anyone watched the original first episode of my Steel Soul run a year ago, or like I guess 11 months ago, I apologize if I'm saying a lot of the same things. I really don't remember, and hopefully you won't either. But if you do, sorry. I think the Crystal Peak is over here. Or at least, no, it's not. It's not. It's this this mini boss that prepares you for the actual first boss of the game, with very similar attacks, just on a smaller scale. Oh, he got me. Oh, he hits for double damage. Are you serious? Okay, hold on. Oh, no. Don't be greedy, Caleb. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. Grub. First grub. Geo. Ah, dang it. Didn't mean to go down there yet. Can't really do anything down there anyway. It's blocked off. Ugh! Fool. You could easily just get past these people without fighting them, but we want the Geo, so... And it's just easier. Compared to, I mean, arguably. Debatably easier to just kill them. Now hold on. I may have done this last time, I don't remember, but I feel like there's a way to bait this flying chap into getting the grub early. Flying chap. Come with me. Come with me. Ah, he got me. Come here, flying chap. Come up here, you idiot. Ah, no, flying chap. Over here. Yes. Yes. Yes! Thank you for that. Ha-ha. Extra grub. And we're back over here. Ah. Failure. Could go up to turn in those two grubs, but I'll do that later. Maybe I'll find a couple more. I think this is the predestined way to proceed. Oh, I was a fool. Baited by this aspid. There we go. Another one. Yes, yes, thank you. Not interested in leaving just yet. Money, 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 money. Here, coming up, I believe, is our first breakable wall, which is conveniently placed behind a geo deposit. I guess we're gonna fall down and get these first. Didn't really mean to do that. Conveniently placed behind a geo deposit so that you'll probably find it. Takes quite a few hits, too. Go back down for the extra money. Almost 200. Oh, 200, actually. Heh. More money. A healing spring. Good. Another bench. Better. Map updated at the bench because I bought the pen. So this is what we know so far. Not much to go on. Not much, but that's alright. Oh, he's back. But not with a locked door. Got him. Oh, there's something up there. There's something up there. I don't know how to cheese this, though. Or, not cheese it, but skip. Can't lure him up there. He can't fly. You can bounce off these guys, but not high enough. That may not be a way to get that yet. Oh, wait. Fly boy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Ah! No. So sad. Press F. Can't get them all, I suppose. Can't get them all. I mean, I can keep trying because he'll respawn every time I leave the room, I think, but I don't know. That might be more trouble than it's worth. You know what? Maybe not. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it a couple times because whatever's up there is probably helpful. Hello, you. I know this is going to be difficult, but I believe in you. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Nope. He's just gonna go blindly into that good night every single time. Does that even count as a reference? I don't think it counts as a reference. I'm not gonna offer that one up as a reference. I didn't even make the reference correctly. If it was a reference. Which it's not, so. Let's go up there for that geo, why not? Money is king. I already messed it up. Well, not necessarily. I had to get that eventually. Now I can just go back up again. Ah, poop. Ugh, worth it. Worth it. Worth it for the money. Sag station. 50 Geo. This is your fast travel mechanic, which you can't really use it other than to get to back to Dirthmouth if you wanted to. But I like talking to him. Another quality NPC. I guess the line about him forgetting a lot is the excuse for why he can't take you to stagways that you haven't been to already. Because he hasn't been summoned to the other ones in so long that he only remembers the ones that you have summoned him to, which is a bit of an excuse, but the fact that they even gave a reason is commendable compared to a lot of games. Ah, little guys. Alright, mini boss fight, here we go. Ah. Oh, bad time to heal. Good time to heal is now, because there's still more. Cool. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay, Elohissimo. We did it. Can't get up there unless you use your own shade, which would kill me, which you can't do in Steel Soul, so too bad for that. Ah. But you do get Sly down here. Poor guy was going crazy. The secret Yoda of the game. He also doubles as a merchant, which is his primary purpose, actually. But he's cooler as a Yoda. Obviously. Who wouldn't be cooler as a Yoda than as their other purpose, right? Or role, or identity, or whatever. Baited by the little dudes once again. Is this a dark place? No, it's a tram station. A door with an open slot. Same. Hidden Geo deposit. We in there like it was swimwear. And I'm annoying. Like I was Yogi Bear. Yes, I know I have low battery, but I am perfectly controlling the character anyway, so I will wait to charge it until you make me, game. Until you make me. This is a bouncy room? Yeah. Ah. Foolish. I put this on mouse and keyboard on Steam first on my I'm terrible MacBook Pro before I played it on the Switch. And you know, when I was brand new to the game and I found this area, I was like, wait, what if you could like bounce off the spikes with your sword? And I spent so long trying to do it and like popped off when I finally did it and got that grub. And I thought I was the coolest person ever. And like, obviously, that is the intention for every player to figure out, right? But I thought it was the coolest thing. And I love that the game rewards you for that thinking early on. You know, and it's never required. Oh, what? I didn't even see that. Dummy. Okay, better not worry about that right now. Better not. Best not, lad. Best not. Also prepping you for enemies later in the game, these guys? Oh my. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all good. We are fine. We're fine. Another big lad. Oh, bad idea. Hey. Alright. Okay, alright. There we go. All good. Prepping you once again for False Night, the first boss. Ah, you fool. You fool! What are you doing? Alright, Caleb, don't die to False Night. I think this is the way to him, yeah. Yep. Don't die to False Night. Don't do it. Alright, here we go. Not yet? I forgot where exactly he comes in. This is his area for sure. Right here. Yep. Oh, much wider arc than I thought. Okay, right on top of me, huh? Thank you. Oh, I forgot about that. Why did I forget about everything? We're good. This is gonna be easy. It's interesting that you only regain soul from him when you're hitting his actual body, rather than when you're hitting the armor. It's kind of interesting. You can hit these things at him if you have a good angle on it, which I didn't. It's a good song. Dang, this is a good song. Bum 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 Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep challenging that? I need to stop contesting that. Uh-oh. This is a good part of the song. We did it. And there goes the first boss. Got the city crest. Now we can go to the City of Tears later. Oh yeah, I forgot that his mace is actually a living bug that you can bully but never kill. Anyway. More importantly than the city crests, arguably, is the fact that we're about to get our spell. But a bunch of money was cool too. I screwed up a couple times in that fight, but nothing that cost me, because he's pretty easy. Just a lot of time to hit him. A lot of free time to hit him. Mean old lady. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a level 1 like you. Oh ho ho. No. Don't be afraid, have faith, that spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. Oh ho 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 ho, you won't be going much further with that, I promise you. Just like, peace. What if I just dip? And you can't get out of here without it though, I don't think. Is it still there or does she resummon it? It's still there. Oh, you've come back. Didn't you like the look of my gift? You left without saying a word. I do everything without saying a word. Yeah, fine. She's a cheat, but it is useful. And it'll help me, if I can remember where, it helps you get to places that you couldn't otherwise get to because of the stall on your aerial momentum when you fire it. Oh ho, you've woken at last. Oh ho ho ho. I don't want to use Vengeful Spirit yet, mommy. Wait until I have to. Interesting music in here. Forgot you needed 3 hits. This is why we don't use Vengeful Spirit, because we want to have healing items available. Not items. Power, healing juice available. The juice de resistance. Ah, the recoil from the hits. I knew I was being baited, and I was baited nonetheless. I honestly don't remember if this is the way or a other way. An other way. It's another way, I think. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Screw you. Hello, Baldur. Come on, spit me my ammo. Thank you. There we go. Soul Catcher. Oh! And look! Oh, it opened. Oh! No way! Oh wait, no. I lost the lifeblood? Because I benched? I didn't know that was a thing. Going back. Going back for the lifeblood. If it's still there. Am I really? Why am I doing this? I mean, lifeblood is helpful, so why not? I didn't know you lost it when you benched. Honestly, didn't know that. Fool. I should have at least put the soul catcher on while I was doing that. Do 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 do. Right. Meant to swing down. Okay, wait a minute. A little precarious. Ah, you fool. Twice the fool. Wait a minute. I didn't get the... Did I pass it up? Or is it not there anymore? Oh well. Wait a minute. Put Soul Catcher on, Caleb. Stop going on autopilot. I was thinking about work, honestly. Through that whole section, I was thinking about work. Which is the last thing I need to be doing. Ooh, should I overcharm? No. No, I don't want to overcharm. Danger Ops. 2 Danger Ops for me. Right, now we can go back to Greenpath if we like. But first, let's deliver some grubs. Yay! Grubs are found and safe. 1, 2, 3. Money, 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 money. Batanada.
Bapanada.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Wayward Compass. And where's Sly at? Back here. Oh, not yet. There it is. Vessel fragments. Mask shard. Definitely the mask shard. Boom. Another one. Absolutely. Boom. He doesn't have any more. Vessel fragment, simple key. Gathering Swarm, that's a good one. Gathering Swarm is great early game for gathering Geo. More iframes, that one's alright. The Lumafly Lantern, 1800. So should we farm for some of these things? He doesn't have another mask shard, so I'm not going to be able to get more health off of him. Should I farm or just go to Greenpath? I think I'm just going to go to Greenpath. I don't think I'm too worried about Greenpath killing me. Unless I do something dumb. How much time do I have? Not a lot. I don't think I'm going to make it to Hornet before I need to shut it down for the night. I made it to Hornet in one session last time, but I also didn't do the Brooding Mawlek thing and die, so that was probably part of it. Have some of that, boyo. It's not exactly a reference by itself, but I'll give you 10 Gryffindor points if you know what game is causing me to say boyo lately. Oh, there's a way to do that. There's a way to do that. I know there is. But I need so... Oh, wait, no. There's no reason. There's no need. There is a way to do it, but there's no need. No need. Oh, Greenpath has such good music too. Dang. Let me look up a couple of these. Greenpath. No, hold on. Greenpath is number 366 on my top 1000 VGM list, which is exactly 10 slots up from Dirthmouth, or Dirthmouth, if you're me. And then False Night is higher than that, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, False Night is 225. So we've already heard 3 of my top 1000 video game songs of all time in this run so far. Which, you know, I think is pretty cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. I've been going for an hour and 26, which means that I really only have 4 minutes left in the time slot that I set for myself, which isn't much at all. Not going to be able to penetrate too deeply into Greenpath in that time. So it might be time to just go ahead and throw it in for the day. Night. Wait, no. Oh, I wasted that soul. I wasn't even hurt. Fool. You can see the enemies are a little more aggressive. A couple of them have this gimmick of launching the infection gas when you hit them and when they die. Which, you know, if you're a new player, that can get you. So definitely a little more treacherous, especially with the acid on the floor. You know, the floor essentially being lava, a little more treacherous than. Oh, I forgot it. I knew about that guy. I just forgot about his range. There we go. Definitely more treacherous than Forgotten Crossroads, but nothing really to worry about as somebody who's already been through it. At least not outside of the challenge optional sections. There are some interesting platforming sections in Greenpath that might be a little worrying for Steel Soul at this point, but they're definitely not necessary. I'll give that a review, a look over. See, now that I found the bench, great time to stop. Great time. Wait, no. Ooh, oh yeah, good. So now that we look at the map here, wait, hold on. Oh, I don't have a map for this area. I still have to buy it from Corner for first. Okay, great place to stop. Found a bench in Greenpath. That was the first session of Steel Soul mode in Hollow Knight. I hope to be putting out 1 episode of this per week, and then 1 episode of my new game that I haven't played before, which I'm going to be recording probably on Saturday, is Mario 64. I never played Super Mario 64, so I got the that combo thing that they put out on the Switch recently, so I'm going to be playing that on the Switch as well as this. 1 recording per week of each, turning those videos around quickly to put out within the next day or 2 at the most, so that what happened is still fresh on my mind when people can see it and comment on it. That's the goal. God of War, obviously, I fell months behind on because I was working on the video game music list, which took up most of my free time. Battery depleted. Another good reason to be stopping. Anyway, so the God of War videos are still coming out, but I recorded them months ago. But that is not going to be the case moving forward. It's going to be a very quick turnaround, even though it's not live, so that when people are commenting on what happened, it's fresh in my head. It's obviously better, and just to avoid having a backlog in the first place. But yeah, that's the pace I can sustain. I can't, in our very small house, dominate the noise space for an hour to an hour and a half every single day. That would definitely wear my wife down and me down. So until such time as I have a place and equipment where I can set up, monitors somewhere else in the house that isn't so centralized, probably until we get a new house, honestly, this is the pace that I'm going to be going with. So yeah, expect me to pick this up again sometime next week. And thanks for watching. I really, I put out a lot of stuff recently, and I know that some of it isn't getting much views, while some of it is, comparatively speaking. But this is one of those things that I definitely hope people who like this game, my friends, pay attention to, and other people, hopefully. this is something that I want to have a conversation about because it's one of my favorite games ever. I will hopefully one day get around to actually doing like a review or an analysis on it, but there's already a lot of good content out there about this game. So maybe after I finish the Steel Soul run, once I do, praying I do, then maybe I'll do something like that. But in the meantime, I just hope that we can have these conversations about this game and about my, experience with it in Steel Soul while I do this run. So appreciate whoever is watching this being here. Click on whatever end screen elements I end up putting at the end of this video, please. I've only ever had one end screen click in my entire YouTube's channel history at this point, I think, which is okay. But yeah, peace out. Thanks.